So I wanted to do a video on health maintenance because a lot of the time people wait until they get sick to start to take medicine or certain herbs. And I personally think that it's important to kind of do these things on a regular basis, like once every 2 weeks, even if you don't get sick. So there are certain herbal supplements that I have in liquid form that are droplets, and then some that I have in capsules that I'll take maybe once every 2 weeks, depending on the season, maybe even once a week, so that I can avoid getting sick. So kind of preventative measures as opposed to waiting until after I get sick to react. So the 4 that I recommend are Essiac Tonic, and I got this from the local grocery store. It's called HEB, and it has this is 2 fluid ounces, a bottle, and it says on the bag, Essiac Tonic cleanses the liver and blood and eliminates deeply stored wastes. It promotes healthy cellular function, ideal for seasonal fasts and cleanses. So this product it contains other products. So Essiac is the blend. It also comes in tea form and capsule form that you can get other places. This is also on Amazon. So all of these things that I'm going to discuss can also be ordered on Amazon if you don't live near a store that carries these health products, or if you just find it easier to order things online. So what this blend contains are burdock root, sorrel, slippery elm, Chinese rhubarb root. So each of these ingredients work together to detox the body, and most importantly, the liver and the blood and the cells. So these are things that are important for cancer prevention, but then also just kind of everyday detox. Like, you don't want toxins kind of building up and accumulating in your body, and your body being unable to filter them out, because ultimately that's what leads to illness. So I mean, just the things that we breathe every day outside, the things that we consume, like when we're eating or drinking or whatever, it's important to kind of give your body a boost and the necessary support to filter that stuff out, because these things are not things that, when, say, human beings were created, they weren't intended to inhale carbon monoxide all the time from fumes and stuff from cars. They weren't. Our bodies were not intended to have to filter out cancer-causing chemicals from our food and all these extra hormones that we're ingesting. It's important to give your body help to get rid of that stuff, because it was not created to have to flush that stuff out. But the fact that it can, I mean, that's a blessing. So this is a burdock blend that that also cleanses and detoxes. So the way that I use these things is that I usually combine all the droplets. They're nasty, so I should say that first. They're disgusting. And so when you take it, it's not gonna be some bubblegum flavor, it's gross, but it's doable. So what I do is because I want to get it over with, I just combine all the droplets. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to do this, but this is how I take it to make it tolerable. So I put all the droplets in a cup, kind of mix it around. I pour some almond milk, and this almond milk is unflavored, unsweetened or whatever. I pour a little bit of almond milk in there. I kind of swish it around, and then I just drink it really fast, like a shot, and chase it down with almond milk, because the almond milk helps for whatever reason to get rid of the taste. And so this burdock root kind of serves it serves a similar function as the Essiac Tonic, but I combine them. And then I'll start with this. This milk thistle. So milk thistle is a liver cleanser. It also detoxes and cleanses and boosts immune function. So and then it says it protects against free radicals, supports toxin removal, healthy cell regeneration, and promotes a healthy liver. So all of these things are super important because your liver is what is responsible for detoxing your body. And again, your liver needs some support because it is fighting against all of these things that humans created. And these are the things that when your body builds up these toxins, you get sick, you get all types of there are a ton of diseases that are associated with poor liver function. And if you're a person that drinks, if ever, like, you should be kind of helping your body to clean itself out. And then lastly, and this is a powerhouse, like, you get sick, you take this on the first day that you start to feel, or even the second day that you start to feel bad, it's going to knock it out. You're going to wake up the next day feeling better. Like, no lie, no exaggeration. I recommend, though, if you do get sick, to continue taking it for a few days after to make sure that, that illness or whatever, that bacteria is, like, killed and removed from your body. But this is oregano spirits. And I'm going to put pictures, or I'm going to put all of this information in the description so you can make sure that you've got it. This is oregano spirits, but it's packaged, or it's the name is a little bit varied depending on where you buy it, because usually it's so on this it's spelled Oregano, and then sometimes there will be an L depending on where you get it from, and it'll be oregano oil, but essentially it's all the same and has the same function. And I'm going to read a little bit about what the benefits are of oregano, because I promise, you can get rid of the flu with this. Just amazing. And it tastes like a concentrated, bitter, version of the oregano seasoning. So it has the same, taste. It just is much, much, much more bitter and potent. So it is a natural antibiotic. It can lower cholesterol. It's a powerful antioxidant. It can help to treat yeast infections. It will improve gut health, so like your intestines and all of that, digestive system. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It can help to relieve pain. It also has cancer-fighting properties. So these, you can see how each of these have cancer-fighting properties, and the combination of these things together is just like crazy. Like, it's just gonna, I don't know if these things can necessarily cure cancer, but we're talking about preventative alternative medicine. And so I think that, I think we need to stop waiting until something happens to start being concerned about our health. We don't know. We know that a lot of the things that humans have created are killing us. We're killing ourselves, and we have to be proactive in minimizing our risk. So I don't know 100% whether or not these things. I don't know 100% about whether or not these things are effective in reducing the likelihood of getting cancer, but I know that they do work because I have been sick before, had colds or what I thought to be the flu, or even I had even had a skin condition called pityriasis rosea, and it's something that has not been found to be associated with any negative side effects outside of just forming like a rash on your skin, like an itchy rash, that can potentially, it varies, but it can cover your body, and it looks a little bit like ringworms, but it isn't. And I went to the dermatologist, went to the doctor. They first didn't know what it was, first of all, and they didn't, and then once I went back for a second appointment and they figured out what it was, they told me that it's something that it started popping up among people recently, and they have no idea what the cause is, and they have no idea how to get rid of it. There's no medicine to get rid of it. People usually just ride it out. So it will last maybe 3 weeks to 6 weeks, or longer, and it's like rashes that can like form on your neck, on your, rarely on your face, but can, usually it's in your like midsection and chest and back. But they didn't have any medicine to get rid of it. They said that you just have to wait it out. But I kind of, took a bit of action on my own to see if I could get rid of it. And mostly because I didn't like the way that it looked, and then it was really itchy. So I just took these 4 things, took this cocktail twice a day for a week, and it went away. And I credit these things because the doctors didn't know what it was or what to do. And so I know for a fact that these things work from colds all the way up to like needing to purify or clean your blood. And yeah, there are a ton of other supplements that I take as well that I want to do future videos on. But given how much I know about just kind of everyday maintenance, and that people get sick pretty often and like over the counter medicines and things like that don't always work, and they kind of just neutralize your symptoms, but you don't actually get better. So they will use like small amounts of steroid to help you not cough or sneeze or whatever, but you're not actually better. You're just not having the symptoms kind of getting in your way. And then we know that antibiotics are not good for your body because it kills all your, it kills your good and bad bacteria. And then a lot of times women can get yeast infections and things like that as a side effect of those antibiotics. So you don't really want to take those. And you can also get like an overgrowth of yeast in your gut, which could cause a lot of other negative side effects. And so you don't want those things either. So yeah, I recommend these 4 things. And at minimum, this oregano oil, I definitely recommend. So again, you can get all of these things from Amazon. You can also get them from Whole Foods and Sprouts. If you live somewhere where there's an HEB or something like that, then you can also get these things there. So yeah, thanks for listening.